must say, I was extremely disappointed when I found out that you can't put music discs inside jukeboxes using hoppers and droppers. It would be great if we could have that, because then you could have a shuffling playlist inside your base. You could have a hopper up at the top which drops the discs into the system, and then a hopper underneath which takes the discs out once they finish playing, sends them back through into a little storage system, and it could shuffle them and it will play through at different times. I mean, that would just be great. It would be awesome, and it would make jukeboxes and music discs a lot more useful, because I can't remember the last time I listened to music in Minecraft. One thing that I really like about the Windows 10 and mobile versions of Minecraft is the fact that you can push chests and droppers and things like that. That is so cool. I mean, the ability to do that is pretty revolutionary, and you're able to create all sorts of different things. I've made cycling storage systems in Windows 10 version of Minecraft, which is completely bonkers. I mean, it's an interesting game mechanic, and I definitely feel like it should be in Minecraft, even though I think in the Java version of Minecraft, it's completely impossible without rewriting all of the code for containers, which would be pretty hellish by the sounds of things. Fun fact, you can actually place redstone on top of pistons, and it sort of kind of works. If we flick this lever here, you can see that the redstone very briefly powers the piston, but then unfortunately the redstone gets broken in the process of the piston extending, which means that nothing is powering the piston anymore, so of course it then retracts. Now, despite this being totally useless at this point in time, when it was first introduced into the game a couple updates ago, I got extremely excited because I thought it meant that Mojang were working on it and they were going to give us redstone on top of pistons. But since then, nothing has happened. Nothing new has been added. It's still exactly the same in all of the latest updates. So I feel like this is definitely something that needs some work because, I mean, can you imagine how useful that would be? Last few tweaks have been pretty huge. I mean, massively game-changing tweaks. So let's take it back down to earth and make it clear that I really would like to be able to place redstone on top of sea lanterns. I mean, you can place it on top of glowstone. Where's the love for sea lanterns? Glowstone's useful inside redstone circuits, but sea lanterns look so much nicer. I want to be able to use sea lanterns inside my redstone circuit. speaking of holding shift, is really useful when you're building. If you're working on some form of structure and you want to make sure that you're not going to fall off the edge of the block, obviously shift is going to be used quite a lot. Now, one thing that I think would be quite handy is if we were to double tap shift and then that would lock us in the shift position. So now I don't have to worry about having to keep my hand on the shift button because it always slips off and I always end up falling off. I can now just continue on with my building without having to worry about this sort of thing happening.